Alright, here we go. First one, chapter 1.3, pages 4 through 7. We're going to do addition, subtraction rules, but these are for measured values, measured numbers. Remember, when it's an exact number, that's like something counting, number of fingers on your hand, number of people in the room. But a measured number is something that has some ambiguity to the last number. If you grab a whole bunch of change and throw it in your pocket, you can guess at how much money you have based on the sound of the jingle, but you're only guessing. Same thing where you would look at the number of people in a city at any one time. You know, people are leaving, people are living and dying and being born and all the rest, so there's always some iffiness to at least one of the numbers. So here are the rules to remember. Have these down in the book, have these from your notes, but here they are again. This is how we're going to take care of this issue every time. Every time you want to first line up the decimal places. Then you want to do the math to get the raw value in your calculator. Okay? Then we want to figure out what's the least carefully measured value from the problem and draw a line, because that's going to determine the number of significant figures in the answer. And then all the numbers to the left of the line are significant, all the numbers to the right of the line are not, and then we'll round up the last significant digit. So let's take a look, do a problem, and then we'll discuss it a little bit. So here's the problem. 87.01 plus 9.2. So how do we treat that? Well, first thing we want to do is line up the decimal places. That's your first job, and it's always your first job. Since this is an addition subtraction, we'll go ahead and do the math. I'm going to use my calculator. 87.01 plus 9.2 equals, let's see if we can make that. There it is, there's value, 96.21. 96.21. Notice that I'm lining up all the decimal places. Okay, so that's what's known as the raw value, because it's your job to figure out the sig figs. Your calculator's great at calculating, not so good at sig figulating. That's your job. Okay, so this is known to two places past the decimal point, or to the hundredths place. This is known to the tenths place. Which one's more carefully measured? This one. That's more carefully, but we want the least carefully measured, which is this one. Look at it this way. Out here, that's an X. We're not sure what that number is. Not sure. So 1 plus not sure is sort of not sure. Here, 0 and 2, both of those numbers are known. This is known to the tenths place. The answer is going to be known to the tenths place. Therefore, everything to the left of the line is good. Everything to the right is not. That does not round up. No round. So the answer is 96.2. The least carefully measured number was to the tenths place, and your answer is to the tenths place. Notice, we'll figure out shortly that this has 4 sig figs and this has 2, but that has nothing to do with the answer. The only way you can get the answer right, lining up the decimal places, drawing the line, least number of places passed. Okay? All right, so problem set. Exercise 1B is how you practice this, and here are some extra problems that I'd like you to do if you need some more practice, just a couple. There's the right answer. If you don't get this in your calculator, you've calculated wrong. If you don't look at your calculator answer and then write this one down, you're not getting the right answer. Punching this in your calculator isn't getting the answer. Writing the answer down to the right significant figures is. All right, let's move on to the next one next time.